Alright. Vulture's taking out those Zerglings fairly easily. See what's going on over here. Seeing Cloak come up for Strafe, building up some supply depots. Still making that Medic Marine Firebat force. These Vultures are going all over the place, trying to check and see what is going on. What is Markus planning? He's got this expansion going. He needs to get those drones cranked out. Let's check his economy. Strafe doing fairly well, still cranking out those units at a decent speed. Markus got a lot of money in the bank, not spending it on much though. He needs to spend that money, make some units, make a push here. Vultures moving around. It's got a lot of Hydralisks coming out. We see that den. Evolving Hydralisk speed. That'll be useful for him. Medic Marine force moving out. Zerglings popping up and dying. Not a whole lot to worry about with that force. Vultures kind of hanging out, checking out to see if there are expansions. Burrowing those units, keeping them out of the way, keeping them out of sight. Upgrading some energy for his rates. And it looks like we're getting some tanks out here. Strafe finally going for his expansion in the natural area. Firebat medic force moving around, trying to catch that Overlord, but Markus moved it just in time. Looks like we had a sortie over down here. Most likely those Vultures. These mines don't attack the drones because the drones float. And by floating, you're immune to mines. A couple other units in the game also float, noticeably the Probe and the SCV, all of which are immune to mines. However, if a mine gets up and is dragged along by an enemy unit, it can take out those floaters. Medic Marine and Firebat force moving down here by Strafe, getting that expansion up, cranking out a tank and a Wraith. So we're going to see a push here fairly soon. Medics up in front, Firebats and Marines kind of separating there. But we're going to see this all move back. Firebat catching a little bit of that mine. They're all going to get healed up, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Stemming up, that's definitely going to help as well. Kill off those units faster, do more damage, etc. And we got the Wraith taking out an Overlord here. Looks like Strafe's trying to supply block Markus. But we're going to see, yep, Spore Colony going up, going to be a little defensive on that position. Hydralisk burrowing. And then giving chase. Alright. More Hydralisks moving down. Testing the waters. Let's see what's going on. What's going on in the bases? Not much. Science vessel coming up and Irradiate. So Irradiate's going to come in handy over here. Let's check and see what the upgrades are. Alright. So we got a second hatchery. Looks like Markus is going to try and crank out some units, but he is supply locked up here. You can tell. He has got 19 available supplies. However, he's got 24 units out, so before he does anything, he's going to need to get more Overlords out. Tanks moving up here to support this group. Let's see what else we got. And 2 dropships, actually. So, we got a Medic Marine force here. Just looks like Marines and Firebats. Let's see how things get going. The science vessel coming in. Waiting to see what Markus does. Any upgrades whatsoever? Upgrading the Carapace, or Zerg armor. He's already got +1 on his ranged attack, and I'm guessing he already has increased range with the hydralisks as well. Science vessel spotting for these tanks over here, taking out this spore colony. Giving those tanks the extra viewing distance that they need. Got the dropship moving in here. Some more medics. Or more marines, actually. My bad. Zerglings moving in. And it looks like Force is able to deal with it. However, we're going to see these Zergling, the Hydralisks come in, losing that dropship. Oh, man. And the Wraith, too. I don't know if Strafe's going to be able to pull things together here. Stemming his Marines. Fighting it out. Markus coming in here. It looks like Ghost Drop. There's nothing in there. Dropship coming over. There's nothing in those overlords. I guess he was just sending them in there to scare Strafe off a little bit, but that did not work. These tanks done with their job. We're going to see energy upgrade for the science vessel. Strafe needs to get these SCVs on the roll over here. Looks like Strafe is going to go for a drop of some sort. More Marines moving out. Another dropship on its way. Tanks getting into position, sieging up. Strafe is going to go for the contain here. Medics moving in. Wondering what their upgrades are. I don't know if I saw him upgrade flare or not. Marines moving in. We're going to see some Valkyries, so let's see if... No, Markus is no longer supply blocked. He is going for the colonies, though, so defensive move on his part. Let's check the upgrades. He's going to upgrade Overlord. I think that's the load capacity. I can't remember exactly which one the icon looks like. Probably should, being a commentator and all. Speed it up a little bit. Marines moving in here. Probably getting ready for a dropship move. Valkyrie's checking it out. Scouting around looking for this Overlord, I am assuming. But is not going to see it. Tanks moving in. Siege tank going up. And maybe this Valkyrie will be able to take out this Overlord. It does not look like he did. Valkyrie getting away with just 44 out of 200 HP. Strafe moving his dropships to the center part of the map, keeping them out of immediate Hydralisk range. Let's see what is going on. Got Spore Colony here on the corner, detecting any type of cloaked units that's coming in, as well as air. Let's see. Alright, we got the covert ops going up here with some ghost action. That must mean this is a nuclear silo, so it looks like Strafe is going to be going for some ghosts. Yep, you can see it right there. We got the ghosts moving these Marines down into this area. It's got this base pretty well contained. And it looks like there was a comm stack going off up here. Strafe seeing whether or not he's going to be able to do a drop, and it looks like that's what he's going for. Creep colony. Yep, he's going to go for the backdoor drop. Marines in position, medics as well. Strafe's going for the push here. See those tanks moving up a little bit. Getting into position. No nuke researched yet, but I'm sure that'll be on its way fairly soon. Markus is going to have this drop come in on him. Strafe with another Wraith. Some ghosts. No, those are medics. My bad. Comstatting this front door, drawing these units out, pulling these tanks up, taking care of those Hydralisks, covering the siege ones.